Well, hi there, TikTok. It's been a minute since I've seen you from this angle, right? So, I quickly just want to talk about a topic today. It's very niche, it's very specific, it involves gaming, specifically League of Legends, specifically a skin line, specifically, arguably, the best skin line that League of Legends has ever developed. So, if that doesn't interest you, you might want to skip this video. However, I'm just going to dive straight into it. So, today, League announced their newest additions to the Coven skin line. And arguably so, it is the best skin line to date. Bar none. I'm sorry. Like, you can argue Spirit Blossom, you can argue a bunch of different skin lines, but the Coven skin line, artistically speaking and thematically speaking, is the best skin line in League of Legends to date. Bar none. Sorry. Because honestly, the best skin in the game is featured in the Coven line, and she's going to be featured here. But also, I just want to talk specifically about how things have kind of shifted for the Coven line, and not in such a great way, because my favorite champion in League of Legends is getting a Coven skin. And I'm not exactly too thrilled on the color scheme and stuff like that, because she is also getting the prestige skin. If you already know that now, you know that now. Akali is my favorite champion in League of Legends. Yes, she is trash right now if you know the meta and how game is played right now, because mage assassins are just not the play right now. Period. And so, with that being said, like let's go off a theme here, okay? There is Coven Morgana, the single-handedly the best skin in the game. If you want to argue with me, go ahead. Comment. How can you say that this skin is not the best as far as the Coven skins in the game? Look at the colors. Look at the tone of how a witch is supposed to look in their world of the Coven universe and stuff like that. Because if you go dive into the lore of the Coven stuff, it's dark, it's good, it's great. Highly recommend, by the way. And so now with the transitioning and getting into like the old gods themes and the stuff like that, just keep this color scheme in mind when you think of what I'm talking about, the overarching theme of the Coven skins. And so I'm going to use another example, and Evelyn. It's so great, right? It's just like still that very dark, ominous red blacks, very witch, very, very, very appropriate for the tone of what you would think of the theme, right? Okay. So, getting into the newer sets, a lot of champions were announced with them, and they all share a similar kind of tone with each other of this theme, and it's not great. This is the Akali skin. The base skin, because the one on the bottom is the prestige skin and the one on the top is the base skin situation. Because the prestige skin, if you don't know, is kind of the current, like the upgrade and the way that you like buy the battle pass and earn the currency and earn that colored, like that color, different coloration of the skin. You get the borders and all that stuff. And I gotta say, the base skin is so much better than the prestige skin as far as thematically speaking. But even still, you've 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 done a thing and you've kind of ruined the color scheme of what has come of the Coven skins. Like, it's you're getting too fashionable on me now. You're doing too much. You're breaking away from those blacks and reds and the ominous whites and stuff like that. You're going too hard. I'm going to get the skin. Do not get me wrong. I own every skin of Akali's in the game. Period. But you broke away too hard from what the Coven skin is. Because, do not get me wrong, this is a great skin on of its own. If you would have given this skin, say, for example, in the Battle Queens era, that would have been more appropriate. The prestige version of it. The base skin, I don't know. But the prestige skin is more Battle Queen than it is Coven. And so let's go back to literally the best skin of the game. This is supposed to match this thematic in terms of where we're going with the Coven theme. Now, to break it down, you got Syndra, you got Neela, you got Elise, and then the big teaser was Nami. Nami is probably the most on theme skin of this release cycle of Coven skins, and Mordekaiser. Mordekaiser out of nowhere. old god territory, stuff like that, like Malphite and Warwick, and Nocturne. And did yeah, Ivern. And so Ivern is probably the best old god skin, let's be honest here. Um, but so thematically speaking, I would say Syndra is in there too. Finally, it's about damn time. Personally, Syndra has deserved that literally in phase one. Honestly, come on now, Syndra. But the best skins that came out of this was probably the Nami skin, Syndra skin, and the Elise skin. All of the other ones are cosplaying, in my opinion, in regards to trying to be witches. And when I've showed you the Morgana skin, when I've showed you the Evelyn skin, did I say Elise earlier? Did I say okay? I may have misspoken, but it was Evelyn, not Elise. Um, but um, yeah, I'm not too happy about my favorite champion getting one of the weakest skins in this skin line, including the Prestige skin. But that's my opinion, guys. What are you guys thinking as far as the new Coven skins in the game? Let me know what you thought. Make sure you hit that follow button too, because I talk all sorts of things. And I'll see you on the next one.